I think I'm in the game already. I just booted it up and this is it. So let's explore. Oh, that is the main menu. Wow. I open my eyes and here I am, home again. Such a wonderful feeling. What's that do? Can I, like, examine? As usual, no one. That's good. Very good. I like being alone. This is the main hall. How nice it is here. Every time I come here, I feel joy and pride because I dug all these holes. I don't even know which hole to go into first today. Oh, so many. I rarely go outside, especially since he's waiting for me on the way. There's a spirit standing right at the exit. Every time I pass by, he starts talking to me. I don't like to intercourse with him. Every tunnel is different. For example, this one is narrower than the others. Sometimes I think I might get stuck in it, and then my heart starts beating harder. My whole body gets tense. I can't help it. I have to move slowly if I want to get out of it. I love this feeling. Oh, I don't. This is my sleeping place. This is where I usually sleep, although I can sleep anywhere. I still prefer to sleep here. Do you want to? I'm so tired, but I can't sleep yet. Ahead of me is my pebble space, where I keep the different stones I find during my excavations. I like to look at them, stroke them. Oh, how I like to stroke them. Sometimes I even dream about stroking a stone, and the feeling is so real. I can feel it at the tip of my fingers. I love stones. Wow, beautiful pebbles. I found a rock sharp enough to cut through someone's belly. That's great. Did you take it? Okay. Do you want to go through the squeeze then? What's this? Oh! She died when I was born, or so it seemed to me. I never knew my father, and maybe a creature like me has no father at all. For as long as I can remember, I've been alone all my life. Then who taught you English? At first, I just watched her body, hoping maybe something else would crawl out of it and I would have a new relative. However, this did not happen. I talked to her body from time to time out of loneliness, though I mooed and made different sounds rather than spoke. I had to eat its various parts because I was hungry. So I am grateful to her. If not for her sacrifice, I would have died. Over time, I began to notice that her body was crusting over and the places I had bitten were getting scarred. I realized that she was still alive, so I started eating her body more carefully, trying not to take too big a bite. Layer after layer of her body grew a kind of crust, eventually forming a cocoon through which I could no longer penetrate. I don't know how much time has passed since then, but I waited and waited long enough for something to happen, but nothing happened. It's a pity she never saw what a beautiful creature I had become, how many tunnels I'd dug. Well, now I'm sure I'm alone in the world. Great. I'm tired of worrying about her. The remnants of the creature I came out of. I was worried that I would come out of the cocoon and want to eat me or avenge all my bites, but apparently it just decided to die quietly. Now my anxiety is gone. Is that this? She's in there? Do you want to sleep? They're laughing at me. Whoa, this artwork is so cool. Every night when I try to sleep, they come to me to make fun of me. They laugh. They have so much fun when I cry. They watch during the day and wait for me to do something stupid, looking for opportunities to make fun of me so they can come and laugh at night. Sometimes they talk to me, whisper things. They want me to go outside. After a night of torture like this, I usually wake up tired and hungry, so I crawl outside in search of food. What a terrible noise. It won't stop. Sounds like drilling. I don't seem to have any other choice. I have to go outside and see what's going on. Whoa! There you are. I knew you'd show up soon. It's because of those noises, isn't it? I don't want to leave my home. Maybe it will subside on its own? Nonsense. Maybe they came to take your home. Maybe they came for you. Who knows what's making those awful noises? You must come out. Okay, so I'm out. Then what? You know what's next. The same thing you always do. The same thing you do when you're hungry. What makes your breathing quicken and your whole body tingle. It's time to go outside again. Ooh! As soon as I crawled out into the open air, a disgusting sight came into view. There were metal creatures everywhere, and a horrible-looking structure stood before my eyes. I had no specific plan of action, but one thing was obvious to me. They are building right over my head, and something has to be done about it. There were too many people around, and I couldn't act out in the open. I had to wait for the right moment and started watching. You vile creatures will pay for disturbing my peace. Oh. Yeah, bees, bees, bees. What should I do with you? I have to be careful. If they find me, it's all gone. But I can't do nothing either. My strength is enough to deal with only one of them. But maybe if you kill one. The hunger is getting stronger and stronger. No strength to hold back. Something has to be done. Kill them. Yum, yum, yummy bee. This is my skull room. After the first time I ate a human, I lay tired outside and didn't even have the energy to crawl back home. The very first one I had was some guy sitting in the woods drinking beer and talking to himself. At first I didn't want to do anything to him. I was just interested in watching him. When he noticed me, he started laughing out loud and pointing his finger. Then he suddenly picked up a stick and started hitting me with it. When it was over, I lay there for a long time looking at his skull. Over time, I have accumulated so many skulls that sometimes I burrow inside this pile and gradually fall asleep. Okay. Worker's skull, another skull in my skull collection. I have absolutely no memory of how it all happens. It's like I'm in a wild ecstasy and then it's over. My stomach is full, my breathing is heavy, and I want to sleep. Eventually the house was finished. Different people began to come and go from the house. The unbearable stomping was causing me to have anxiety attacks with every knock. What if they find me? What if it never ends and I have to move somewhere else? Where would I go? I don't have the energy to dig new tunnels. From time to time, I had to crawl out to see if everything was okay, if they were looking for me. For some reason, I had the distinct feeling that they had come to hunt me down. Then one day, people came in and dragged a huge number of boxes. A woman in a blue dress yelled at them and waved their hands, and then everyone left, but the woman stayed in the house. Time passed and no one else came to the house. It was just this woman. She doesn't look like a threat, I thought. However, pretty quickly, my life turned into a nightmare. My entire living area was right under the house. Every action she took, every step, every sneeze echoed through the depths of my sanctuary. Her life became part of my life. Gradually, I got to know her schedule, what she does, how she does it. I knew all her habits, the rhythm of her gait. I began to feel that my sleep was disturbed. I just couldn't sleep with something constantly pounding, muttering, and shuffling over my body. In the few hours when I did manage to sleep, those ghosts of the night would come back to haunt me and make fun of me. Oh yes, now they really had a lot to laugh about. Thus, my torture became a 24-hour routine. I have to do something about it, even at risk of being caught, at the risk of losing my home. Who am I kidding? I don't have a home anymore. She took it from me. I must get out and stop this nightmare. Love? A thrill of excitement overwhelms me. I no longer have the strength to hold back and watch from the sidelines. It's time to find out who lives above me. I need to look around carefully before I act. Oh, I'm a tiny creature. Or I'm crawling. Woo! Look at that! I didn't expect 3D. This is the first time I've ever been inside a human house. There's so much space it makes me sick. The only thing worse than this is the outdoors. Can you imagine a creature like that crawling through your house? Ah, I know what it is. It's called a book. Once upon a time, I was very hungry, and just at that moment, a little man sat down next to the entrance of my home. I remember he had little hands, little feet, and he was like a puppet. The little man, a kid, also had a bag with him. I don't remember being aware of all the dangers of this world at the time, so I climbed out of my hiding place with interest and began to look at him. The little man didn't notice me right away, but when he did see me, his eyes widened and his mouth opened in an unimaginable way, made a horrible, disgusting sound. The sound was driving me crazy. I wanted to get closer to him, but he kept crawling further and further away from me. Eventually the feeling came over me, and then all I remember was his head in my hands. His body was lying somewhere nearby. His bag he had brought with him was slightly torn, and then I saw books scattered around. I don't know why they caught my eye, but I took them with me. Many pages were badly damaged and stained with blood. Some pages were missing altogether, but that didn't stop me. I began to study them, and it was thanks to these books that I was able to learn the language of these creatures and get some idea of the human world. So that's why you speak English. That's cool! I found new books over time, for example, recently when I ate a couple of campers. I enjoy reading. I'll have to remember to pick this book up when I'm done. I'm not familiar with human life, but I once saw construction workers staring into a similar dark box. They stared so intently and sometimes shouted something and raised their hands in the air. Strange creatures. It's locked. I feel like I'm slithering across the floor, don't you think? Okay, let's look in the back. Is the screen getting narrower, or does it just feel like that? Maybe it just feels like that. Ah, what a horrible, terrifying sound. I'll have to deal with that thing. It scares me. Oh, a plunger. Bath. You want to take a bath? I remember people lugging these boxes here. I wonder what's in them. Let's have a look. Well, I guess we can't. That's it. There she is, lying in front of me. All that's left to do is take the first step, but I don't dare. Why? Something is wrong. My mood is not the same. I don't feel the same rush of energy and unbearable restraint as before. Well, maybe I should come back later. Apparently now is not the right time. I should definitely keep an eye on her. Maybe it's a trap. Well, until next time, Birdie. Why couldn't I kill her? All the sounds she makes now don't seem so disgusting to me. Oh, it is love! I would even say that I became interested in hearing what she was doing. There's water running down the pipe somewhere, and here she seems to be taking things out of boxes. Huh, I wonder what she keeps in them after all. I think when I was lying at her door, I felt something strange, a feeling I'd never had before towards another living creature. And so I look at the pile of skulls and I want to take some of my best skulls, my dearest one, and take it to her. Leave it under the door somewhere. What is happening to me? Wait, are you actually gonna leave a skull at the door? What is that? Oh, just stuff. Oh, it changed. Newspapers. Strange, the bed is empty, and apparently she's not in the house either. Where could she have gone at this hour? I have to leave what I brought for her and hurry back to the window in case she comes soon. Oh my god. Oh my god, you're just gonna leave that there? don't know if she'll realize it's a gift. It's kind of disturbing. Just a little bit. Turns out she just has like nest cams around the house and she sees it all. Here you are, back again. But something has changed in you. Nothing has changed in me. Everything is the same as before. Is it? I thought you liked being alone. It is, and I will always be alone. I don't need anyone by my side. Why did you hesitate when you had a chance to kill her? What are you hoping for? What do you think will happen when she sees you? The same thing that always happens. Shut up! Your mere appearance will cause her to vomit. You're different from her. Shut up, shut up, shut up! Or do you think she'll move here? Maybe, but only if in pieces, right? Shut up, you vile spirit. I'll prove you wrong. I'll go back to her house right now and wait in her bedroom. Oh, we'll go back to my place together. You understand? I told you, you've changed. Oh, God. What are you doing? Oh, this is such a bad idea. What a narrow, like, screen. I wonder why they went with this and not widescreen. Artistic choice. What happened to the skull? A note addressing Mark. Mark? Who is he? Note tells him to remember to pick up the box from the nightstand that contains candles needed for... I don't understand. There's a lot of words I don't know. Marie. Damn it, Mark. We did it. Oh, that's Marie saying it? Take it to the basement. Pay attention. It's still moving. They actually caught me. Should we just dismember it right in the basement? My whole body hurts. What happened? I don't remember how I got here at all. I read the note and then I can't remember anything. I have to go home. You gotta kill them. For your own survival. Betrayal. Oh, campers. Are we eating someone else? This is the tent of those pesky campers. They obviously shouldn't have set up camp near my place. I wonder if we're some urban legend. And people camp in the woods in the hopes of seeing Bigfoot, that kind of thing. Maybe they're camping in the hopes to see whatever we are. Is that where I go next? Do you think I'm being lured somewhere? This backpack is remarkably similar to the one the little man had. I remember how in some fit of rage and hunger I killed him. Books fell out of the exact same backpack. I took them and that's how I learned to understand the language of humans. What's going on here? Do you think Mark and Marie are like the parents of the kid he killed? And they moved there hunting him? Trying to get their revenge? It won't be long before I'm home again. Do we have to go in any direction? I thought this is where we came from. Oh, it's so weird, and now I can't even find the tent anymore. How did I do that? Dudes, I'm so lost. You follow a couple blinking lights and it's all over. Oh, I found something. Oh my god. Oh, I was looking for a while. Being like, where do I go? There's something there. Maybe it just shows up after a while? I don't know. Something on the ground. What is it? Salt? It wasn't here before. My body feels weak and sleepy, so I think I should lie down for a while. But I need to go first. Whoa! Did it really work? Why is that thing still moving? Fuck, something is wrong. Mark, I told you we should have dismembered it. At least we had a chance in the basement while it was passed out. You know it wouldn't help anyway. It can only be killed through a ritual. That's what the book said. My whole body feels as if it's weightless. I can't move. I can barely look from side to side. What's going on here? That's her, the girl I risked myself for by getting out. Who's that with her? I don't remember him. What an ugly thing it is. Do you think it knows what's going on? Who cares what that thing understands, Mark? It killed our father. Oh. Why doesn't it die is what worries me. Ugly. Why did she say such hurtful words? She didn't like what I brought her? And this is after all we've had? What a fool I was. I thought we were made for each other. It seemed to me that I knew her well, that maybe somewhere deep down in her soul she guessed about my presence and was waiting for me to come. Are you sure we haven't forgotten anything? Solomon's cell is holding it together, but I don't see foam from its mouth or blue flames or anything like that. Holy shit, Mark, you're asking me that? Well, yeah, I'm asking you. You have the book. That's what I thought would happen someday. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe I should really die. Why should I live? When she treats me like that, I feel something new again, as if 1,000 needles were tearing me from the inside. Oh shit, Mark, I get it. We forgot. Don't tell me. We forgot the candles. I think my strength is coming back to me. Huh, I can move again. So that's how it is. She wanted to get rid of me all this time. Well, you know, you've brought me a lot of new sensations, feelings that I haven't experienced before. And now, after everything that happened, I'm so tired and I'm really hungry. I want to take you out to dinner. Mark, I think it's gonna break out. Now it's your turn to come to my house. Oh, it's still going. In the end, Marie was just another skull in my skull collection. I thought you were gonna have babies with her, honestly. From then on, the voices never ceased. They began to follow me during the day. The laughter never ended, but it didn't annoy me. I finally found the meaning of my existence and began to laugh with these bizarre creatures of the night. I began to enjoy waiting for new tenants, playing with them, eventually. Of course, my tunnels were discovered, but by this time I had already managed to move to another dwelling. Especially since my collection has grown so much, I needed more space. I also read in a newspaper that after my tunnels were discovered, they found the remains of my creator there. They say they've never seen anything like this in their lives. As for Marie, I can hardly find her skull amongst all these remains now. And not that I would like to, but I am grateful to her. After her betrayal, I realized my place in the world, and now I work nonstop. When I get tired, I sit down and laugh nonstop while looking at my triumphant collection. Ending number 2. Ooh. The only thing I could think of doing differently would be to spare the guy. So now maybe spare them. Okay, so nothing changes there. Ah, that's how you get up there. So she likes reading as much as I do. That's great. She reads so carefully that she even highlights individual pieces with circles. On one of the pages, I saw a picture of a headless body. It looked suspiciously familiar to me, but I can't remember where from. Well, now that I know what was in those boxes, I don't have to dig through them myself. This? Oh. The pile of laundry. I could smell it as soon as I entered the room. That smell, it holds your breath. I've never smelled anything like it before. Maybe I should take something with me just as a reminder. Yes. I decided to take one of her dresses. Ah. Okay, now we should get a different ending. We can just go on ahead. Oh, the dress. It's in the tree now. What is it doing here? How? Huh. And the backpack. Ah, that's cool. We forgot the candles. Okay, here we are. I can move again. She wanted to get rid of me. After everything that happened, I'm so tired and hungry. I'll take you out to dinner. Your turn to come to my house. See if it's any different. Why am I here? Huh? Even the voices have gone silent and are no longer laughing at me. The spirit no longer speaks to me too, and I dream only of darkness. Ever since the day I killed Marie, I've been lying next to the cocoon of my creator. I don't do anything, I just lie there and stare into the darkness. I look at my body, and it too is gradually crusted over. No one ever moved into Marie's house so I could enjoy the silence, but I don't need it anymore. The crust is about to cover my eyes, and then I'm asleep for I don't know how long, maybe even forever. From everything that happened to me, I understood only one thing. When I was at her bedside for the first time, when I saw her bare heel dangling from the bed, I should have eaten her at that moment. Okay, so I did that. Spare the construction worker, steal the dress. Ending 2 was kill, but don't steal the dress. Then ending 3 is kill and steal the dress. Oh, you started living above ground. I gotta show you guys. Thanks to... Wait, one sec. Alpha Beta Gamer, thank you. I appreciate it. So if you kill and steal the dress, then you move into Marie's house. She invited me herself. Now she and I talk to each other a lot. So I guess that's her. I also began to better understand why people put flowers in pots. However, I don't use flowers. I like other things to furnish my surroundings. I also removed that awful black box. Now instead, oh, the TV. It's something that's pleasing. I think I can live here. Marie doesn't seem to mind either. I'm getting more and more used to open spaces. Marie and I will have to go down to my place one more time, though. We are expecting children! I can't imagine how it happened myself, but the larvae are already pretty big. They will need to be taken to my lair, after all. They are my children. They will be more comfortable there. By the way, the voices have stopped, and I don't hear that awful laughter anymore. I think I now know what the word happiness means. That's it. And yet, sometimes I feel sad. That was ending 3. Okay. Okay. Now the DLC seems interesting. Chapter 4. I didn't even see what that said. The lights are out and the door's open. I don't like the look of this. So now we're someone else. I'll just check to see if anybody's home. Oh, that's so cool. Look at that nice car. The world looks so different, and it's widescreen. What a disgusting smell. So this must be on the ending. Whoa. What the fuck is going on here? What kind of maniac would do this? This must be the ending that we just saw, where the monster moved in. So now this is its home. It's a human brain in a trash can. Oh, do you think now we're gonna see the kids? The whole floor is sticky. Ooh. I don't even want to know what happened here. They made larva babies. The box is full of candles. The ones they forgot! Oh, that's cool. Okay, let's check out the basement. What the fuck is this place? That makes sense. He would dig a tunnel to connect the house. There's a deep tunnel in front of me with no end in sight. Are you sure you're ready to go in? No. Can I get the candles? Although I do have a flashlight, but I guess, yeah, fuck it. Let's just go in. Yes. Z? Oh, the squeeze. Ooh. Oh, it's a construction helmet. Worker's helmet. Hell, if there's even the slightest chance that it belonged to him. I can't turn back. Oh, so it's the ending for killing the construction worker. Yeah. That's so cool. Can barely see anything, but the tunnel seems to be getting narrower and narrower. Doesn't look like that to me. I would not go into a tunnel like this. No can do. The air is getting heavier to breathe. I feel like something's gonna pop up in my face. It's so narrow, but I think I can get through. If I put a flashlight in my mouth, crawl like a worm, I think it can do it. Here we go. Oh, are you kidding me? I can't even hold it, no. My arms are clasped at my side. The only thing left to do is push myself with my feet. Oh my god, this is the squeeze. Why would anyone do this? It's getting harder and harder to breathe. I don't have a choice anymore. I have to move forward. Oh shit, shit. I think I'm stuck. I can't move. I'm definitely stuck. Fuck. Oh, we have to censor that. It's too many. I don't want to die in some hole. I need to pull myself together. If I can push all the air out of my lungs, I can get through. You're fine. I have one last push left and I'll get out of here. Come on. Oh, I can't believe I managed to get through. And now you're screwed, though. I didn't like that sound. Okay, you don't have to go back. That's good. Ugh, that was really well done. That really simulated like how hard it is to get through and how tense it is. And ooh. Z? Under the skull lie withered branches of flowers, like a totem. If you look closely, it's as if someone has scraped the inscription spirit on the stone. Looks like I've stumbled onto some kind of cult or something. I hope the author of the work isn't home. I want to see it. I've never had trypophobia, but this place makes me feel uncomfortable. It's different in appearance from other tunnels. I don't think it's been dug. I need to find a way out of here as soon as possible. Just a bunch of pebbles. Pretty smooth. Nice to hold. Oh, this is down. Oh. Oh. Oh, I feel like something's coming. Oh, any rock that like looms in the distance, I'm like, is it you? Is it the creature? Hmm? Wow. I feel like I'm crossing the border into the afterlife. I had a similar feeling once before. There's definitely something magical about it all. It's like when I was a kid, when I was drawn to different abandoned buildings. I almost died once too back then. It was an abandoned hospital, popular place for teenagers. Guys who go there, climb on the roof, smoke weed, and look at the stars. I didn't go to the roof, I was more interested in the basement. I even went there all by myself. Sometimes walking through these tunnels, I could suddenly stop and turn off my flashlight. One day I stood once again in that darkness, listening to the wind walking through the tunnels. Suddenly I heard a loud sound like a demonic scream. It was the scraping of metal mixed with the clash of granite blocks. It echoed throughout the corridors. I became unimaginably scared. I started calling for help, but there was no one to answer. But I got out, found a way out of the other side of the building, and when I went outside, I saw that half of the building had collapsed. Several teenagers died. They were sitting on the roof when the building collapsed. After that, I began to take more and more risks. I liked the adrenaline. I decided to become a police officer because it gave me the opportunity to be on the edge of all the time. Oh, I forgot my necklace is in here. But these tunnels, there's something different here. I've never felt this way before. It excites me and frightens me at the same time. Dude. So, are we a cop looking into Marie's disappearance, maybe? I feel the air has changed. There must be a way out somewhere. Am I still crawling? Yeah. I don't know where to go. Seems like a dead end. Okay. Something here. Oh, a dead end again. Oh, this is promising. The opening is even narrower than the previous ones. I need to think carefully before I go in. Get in. Here we go. I'm committed. Couldn't feel fresh air coming from somewhere ahead. Either we make it through and we get an ending, or we die here and we get an ending. So the opening is even narrower. The main thing is not to panic like last time. Exactly. You're already past the halfway point. What was that? Oh no. Ah! No! No! This is the squeeze. Ah. The other leg seems to be free. Maybe I can push off with it. Ah! No! Oh God, what are we gonna do? Do I need to do it? I can't even... Oh, help? I can't even look around or anything. Help? Help me! Oh God. How did it all start? I've been out of work for 2 months now. There were a couple of cases, but absolutely uninteresting, and I paid little. I even thought about going back to the service. Of course, no one would take me back. The whole town will never forget what I did. Then this man came in, all scared. He told me his name was John Nada, and he worked at the construction site far out of town. Nada told me that he worked with a friend whose name was Bob, and Bob went missing. Nada went to the police. Police refused to help him. He was not from around here. Nada did his job. The house was finished. He saved up money, and now he came to me. He just wanted to find his friend. I decided to ask around the owners of the house that Nada was building. Maybe they knew something, and here I am. I can't give up. I have to get out of here. Yes, you can do it! Don't give up. Come on. I can do it. This is the hardest I've ever pressed a button. Come on. You got it. I'll be free. Ah, it worked. Feels so good to finally stretch out. Feel the ground beneath my feet. Oh, never again. Who's got a drum kit? Who's playing the drums underground? Did he learn that from another book? What's happening? Yes? Hello? This is one straight tunnel. Do you think I'm supposed to, like, turn around? Wait, I just like the music is coming from behind me. Do you think I already died? I didn't actually get out. Oh, the music stopped. Freedom at last! It's great to feel the ground beneath your feet. Stretch your arms out in different directions. The sound of the leaves. What happiness it is to be outside. There's no way I'm going back. There must be a road somewhere. I've got to find help and get those damn cops to do their job. Oh, it's not over yet! I thought that would be it. There's something there. Ooh. Bob? Oh, it's a leg! This is my leg. Oh! I'm still here! Oh, that's amazing. Yes! That's awesome. That's so cool. That got me. I hate rocks. I hate the dust. I hate that my whole body is stiff and I can't straighten up. I just want to get up. I want to straighten my back. I want to bend my knee. My legs hurt so bad. Get me out of here. Somebody help. Do you think the creature will come and help? I will not be heard. I will never be heard. I'm stuck. Why did I come in here? Why did I come here? What did I want? I wanted to help. I wanted to find this guy. That's all. Why didn't I call the police? Why didn't I leave? I wanted to be a hero. I wanted to be useful. Nobody needs heroes. Heroes get stuck in holes and die. I was going down into that dungeon like I was going into battle with a dragon. I was expecting a maniac. I was expecting a horde of killers. I was ready to fight them, ready to defeat evil. This is what I had been taught, what I'd been prepared for. Not a hole. Maybe I'm just an idiot. Maybe that's what I wanted. Maybe I just wanted to die already because I was sick of everything. Because I don't have a job. Because no one needs me. No one needs me. This place needs me. This hole needs me. I'm tired. My eyes are closing. I must rest. Oh. So you're finally awake. I've been waiting for you, though I think you've been waiting for me just as much. Is there something there? Who's there? Get me out of here. Come on, Nick. It's not all that fast. Don't you like it here? You've been here so long. I thought you liked the place. Screw you. It might be something. Well, then I should probably go. No, please stay. Help me. I'm stuck. Please don't go. I'm sorry. Don't go. So it wants me to stay. It wants to get out of here. Please, I don't care who you are or what you did. I didn't see anything. Just get me out of here. Please. Please help. It thinks I own the place. Oh no, I'm just a bystander. Let's just say the owner is away on family business. But you can't have a house without a master, can you? I can get you out of here, but I'm gonna need something from you. Anything. I'll give anything. Just get me out of here. Anything? Bark for me, Nick. What? Thought you were stuck, not deaf. Bark. Does it want to get out of here? It has to bark. Woof. Louder. Oof. Oh my god. Ooh. Bark and lose your name. From now on you will lose everything. You will have no past and no future. You will become a creature persecuted by perpetual hunger and loneliness, and you will serve us for 13 years. In return, I will free you from these shackles of stone, but your flesh will belong to us. Remember, your flesh belongs to us. I opened my eyes and here I am, home again. What an unbearable feeling. Even though I've been here as long as I can remember, I hate every inch of these tunnels. This place disgusts me. I can't wait to get outside. Whoa, the coolness finally. The air is so fresh. I like to listen to the crackling of the trees, to enjoy the slight whiff of the breeze on my skin. However, all this is only a moment. When I'm distracted, my thoughts start to get confused. What are thoughts anyway? How do I know what thoughts are? How do I know the words? All these words just pop into my head on their own, and the more I try to understand where the source of all my knowledge comes from, the more it begins to hurt. A hunger begins to grow inside me, grow stronger and stronger. The voices in the tunnels tell me to kill the tenants of the house, but I don't want to do that, even though I'm hungry. More and more I stop understanding myself. Something pushes me from side to side, forces me to be in constant motion, but there are also moments like this when I stop. They seem to be going out for a walk. It's time to return to my underground abode before they see me. But I so want to stay here for just one more minute. Okay. There's no point in going back. Hunger will kill me. I have to do what I have to do. Still, I would rather not offend anyone. If only I had a choice. Oh, wow. That was a really good one. I actually liked the DLC even more than the main game, because it really captured like that like narrow feeling being stuck in a cave. Ugh. And then just slowly going crazy. Let me just see what the DLC ending is. There's 2 endings, I think. Oh. Okay, the other ending is super easy. The lights are out and the door is open. I don't like the look of this. Alright, check if anybody's home. And then you're like, nah, you know what? Change my mind. I don't like the look of this. Should I just leave? Yes. I've seen enough. Let someone else deal with it. That's it. That's all the endings for, God, what is it even called? I keep forgetting the name. I Live Under the House? Yeah. I Live Under Your House is the main game, and It Lives Under the House is the DLC. Very smart. I really like that. That was surprisingly fun, and there was way more to it than I thought. I thought it was going to be like 20-30 minutes, and it was an hour. Really nice finds, these last couple indie horrors. Really, really cool. Some of them are definitely on the older side. They've been out for a while. This one that we played today, October last year. So definitely it's been out for a while, but I really enjoyed that. That was awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. Leave a like if you did, and thanks for watching.